off my settings.
Okay. Awesome. Oh, I lost my shock mount, so that's gonna happen every once in a while. And when I say I lost it, I mean it was plastic, and so it just broke. And not broke the way that it did a few months ago, where it still worked. It completely broke.
Well, we have the sound of dying small things.
Well, small, medium, large. Okay, Jesus. Okay. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I think you're telling us that.
I'm given the choice between games, or do you mean in
No.
this game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been here in a
Well,
month.
I think the first thing that we should probably do is tap, because somebody wasn't here for anything at all.
Take a nap?
Mm-hmm. Recap, I think.
Well, sure. Be more useful, but not as good. Okay, so
But I might drive.
you might drive?
If I knew what was going on. I'm not driving right now. That would be dangerous.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you're not supposed to curse and drive. Alright, so
That is
what do you guys remember about this?
I remember we killed the thing, and there was fire, and I made a save that saved the day. I remember
you fought some
single-handedly.
enemies.
Yeah. I remember single-handedly saving the day. At least that's how I remember.
Pretty sure Grant has twisted that somehow. I just get the feeling.
Distinct.
Well, he did
possibility.
save the day, but it wasn't single-handedly.
Sure that.
He did have some help from his friendly neighborhood thieves.
Yep, thieves and halflings and even a cleric wasn't completely useless.
Okay, so they woke up, no memory of who or what they were, made a friend with a lady who was accused of being a witch. Let's see, they came into town, it was taken over by land pirates, who were being hired by the rich guy in town. They did some stuff, a guy went crazy and then his heart spontaneously combusted. The witch lady made a lake overnight, or a pond, so that's fun.
From a sapphire.
And then, let's see, they came back into town and they figured out something was wrong with the rich guy, so they sort of talked their way into his treasure room, where it turns out there was a big monster.
Which was creating doppelgangers of all of the thugs that were in town.
Yeah, blue doppelgangers.
Are you in a laboratory?
And so
No.
we fought those people and killed the thing.
And
And-
all the doppelgangers it had made sort of gathered into a group and just rushed them. So they fought the monster and the doppelgangers at the same time, lighting the last few on fire. I named it Gloopman Jones, which is by far the most important and relevant detail.
He was the Burgermeister.
Right, the Burger Mentor. And,
We kind of burned down his house after we grabbed the loot.
that's right.
Grabbed some.
The cleric actually spent an entire turn, or was it two, just throwing oil everywhere. And so he was burning the house down. And then once they actually killed the thing, it occurred to him, oh shit, there was a treasure room. So everyone had just enough time to run in and grab a thing.
Yeah.
Which
in retrospect, we probably didn't need to burn the house down.
Oh, definitely not.
But it was the cleric's plan, and one that, once initiated, could not be stopped.
Right. Right. It was an unstoppable freight train.
Oh, goodness. And I think where we left off was basically you guys had just killed the thing.
Yeah, we had killed the thing and dragged all of our loot outside, and now we're taking stock while the house burned down.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There's basically like, well, when the townspeople gathered together, people kind of started running the other direction. You know, the people who weren't blue. So basically, all of the townspeople that were visible are now dead.
Huh.
Well, they were
So
townspeople.
this
Now
literally a ghost.
now
They
they just
didn't
sort
like dissolve. Or...
Yeah, they're gloop. They're jelly, grape jelly.
What about the blue one? What about the regular non-blue ones?
Well, everyone that wasn't them ran the other direction.
Except for our heroes, Ed Voss, who gave his life.
Mm.
Oh,
And
speaking
also
of which, can
became
I go
German.
through Ed Voss's shit?
Also, he apparently became German in the meantime.
I like it better.
Yes, hello, I am
And
Ed
also
Voss.
land
I like my version better.
What? No.
Weren't there a couple of others that stayed behind, helped us?
Land
Fight the
pirates,
blue-
right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. There were two of them. People who knew Ed was. Let's see. One of them was the first one to die. The other one, just sort of, I think he ran whenever you guys started, well, when the cleric started throwing oil everywhere. And he was almost dead, and no one was coming back to help him. He just left.
Probably for the best.
Oh, definitely. Well, for him.
For him, yeah.
So, yeah, you guys...
I'm just glad we killed the guy with the voice like this.
Yeah, we got that guy first. Fuck that guy. And with Billy's voice being the way it is, we may never hear from that guy again.
Is that sound supposed to be heard by us, or is that just
Damn it.
extraneous noise?
That's me.
It's hard to tell with Billy.
No, that's me. That's my nonsense.
This is apparently what happens when games don't happen for a while. Like, I take notes of everything, and then when games don't happen for a while, I just cannot find any of them. But you guys are all standing there covered in purple jelly and ash, probably.
Oh, and for the new person information, I'm Shade. Grant is Sword. Lara is Silence.
And you can already tell why.
Yeah, there are reasons for that.
Oh, whoa. I didn't expect that.
our cleric, his name is Healer, who is not here right now. Fling bow.
Lingbo indeed. What?
What?
I heard Lingbo. I kind of assumed that it was Chinese.
Oh, I was saying that the halfling, whose name is Bo.
Oh, okay. Well, so what's left? What's left for you guys to...
Well, we can investigate the raccoon squirrels, or we can try to tell the people what happened, or we can just kind of leave. Probably not
Fade
come
into
back.
the night.
What, am I cutting out? Or were you just commenting on us leaving and not coming back?
Fade into the night?
Well,
I mean, I feel like if people who that we just saved them from a goop monster, then they'd probably feel a lot better.
did they know that we saved him from a glue monster, or do they just know we ran to their mayor's house and set it on fire and killed everybody?
Killed like half the town, including lots of people who were just reunited with their long-lost twins. What a cruel time to be killed.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're dumb enough to buy that long lost twin story, I don't really care about your opinion so much. Like, okay, so my preference would be, because that priest had a real smart mouth on him. Like, my preference would be to go, like, ring his bell and see what he knows now that the gloop monster's out of the picture. Because he seemed to be wrapped up in that whole duplicate, hey, it's your long lost brother shenanigans. But I could feel wrong doing that without Mark after his, like, epic battle of wits with that guy.
Yeah, I thought it could be interesting to see what you guys end up doing.
Like the bullshit off. I mean, that was impressive.
I mean, I know
Like,
he tended to drive everything, but
like Crystal, you have to understand that like our guys woke up with like no. I think I called you Crystal instead of Crystal. Sorry.
yes,
My
it
bad.
wasn't me. We know who
My
it
bad.
was.
So like our characters woke up with no memory at all. So, and that includes Healer had like no memory of the religion that he supposedly served. So we found this priest who was obviously faking being a priest, but neither one could call the other one out because neither one knew what the religion actually involved. So they spent like an entire hour just bullshitting at each other, like, "Oh, but you don't know the story of Saint Everett." They're just making shit up as they go.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was epic, and I hate that word, but man, that was amazing.
It was pretty good. Okay, well, considering the amount of silence, I'm just gonna take that last thing as the thing you do. So, you sort of...
I was gonna say I wanted to do that, but I feel wrong doing it without Mark. I say we go invest. The next part of my sentence was gonna be, I feel like we should go investigate raccoon monkeys.
Well, I was gonna say that you can go around the front and you pick through the purple jelly and until you find the like
Is Billy
curtains.
cutting in and out for anyone else?
Man, that
Hello?
is a lot of quiet.
feel like you're getting disconnect.
So you didn't hear him, or? Oh,
I did, but then I heard doodaloot. Did nobody else hear doodaloot?
no, but he did doodaloot.
Okay. I like that you knew what I meant.
I mean, he did it, even though I didn't hear it. Yeah. So you go around to the front, you pick through the purple jelly, and find the exaggerated costume that he wore everywhere. And do you question the jelly or the costume, or?
That explains a
Oh,
lot.
he exploded too?
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Oh, the priest was a jelly dude?
Didn't realize he was blue.
Yeah, actually thought that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I mean, that's funny. He doesn't look bluish.
Well, what I did was the freaking what do you call it? The windows, the stained glass windows, made it all sort of vaguely blue in there.
Oh, dabba-dee. He was in a blue house with a blue window.
Blue is the color of all that he wears.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Blue are the
All right.
streets and are the people too.
All right, so
Well, I pick up the jelly-encrusted cassock and shake it. What do you know?
it jingles slightly. I have to say that's probably pretty in character for your.
For sword, yeah. Oh, well.
So, I would like to narrow it down if I could.
What?
Well, again, restate the thing that was already narrowed down. Basically, there are just a couple options. You know that there are these flying squirrel raccoon monkeys that were apparently attacking the rich guy's house, reliably. Although now that could mean different things than it did the first time you heard it.
Yeah, reliably, but not very successfully. Doesn't one of us speak Purple Monkey Dishwasher?
Purple jelly monkey
Yeah.
washer.
Yeah, that. My walls are just covered with cat ear medicine.
I mean, of all the things that could be covered in cat something, that's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, it is just... No, I did it. No one. Doesn't one of our groups speak the raccoon language? We got a gift from... Oh, I want to say... The witch?
That would be the other thing you could do. She apparently is still there. Or, we know the basics of this place. You guys could just decide to leave. Since you've been here, nobody was who they said they were. The friend you made is some kind of witch lady who talks to crazy insanity
Fire.
demon things. Oh yeah, giant faces made of fire.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you want to if we leave, can we gather the town together and give them a Captain Kirk, we've killed your gods and liberated you speech, and then head off to the next town? That's what I loved about the old Trek. No prime directive. Kirk would just saunter in and be like, "Your gods are lies." Take over the whole planet. Let the whole planet free. Now you have democracy, motherfuckers. Great.
Okay, so LL, and you guys are in Hedale. Testing my tornado alarm. Just that, I want to keep a hold of that. 2 cheeseburgers, 2 french fries, 2 strawberry shake. Is that what you guys took out of the house?
Let's see. Believe that I have that written down.
Do we have what now?
Oh, fuck!
It's the treasure that we got.
What is happening?
What?
Oh no, I guess I didn't write down. I thought I wrote.
That can't have just been me.
Oh, that's a bow.
Was that just me? When he came back, was he shouting to anyone else?
No,
What is happening?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Sounds fine to me.
I have no idea what that was, but it was terrifying. Okay, so there's that, and there's that. Okay, I've
May want to
officially...
move my character, move Bo's character sheet over to Christy.
Oh, yeah?
I wrote down what I have.
Me too. Found it.
Yeah, there were secret things about almost all you guys' stuff.
At least I'm assuming I wrote down the right broadsword. I think there were 2 magical +1 broadswords.
Too bad we didn't find a magical +1 longsword.
I know.
Found a potion, a banded agate, or agate. I think probably agate. A blue sapphire, a coral, a silvery pearl, and a 1x bunch of coins.
If it's gonna be agate, then it's a banded agate.
Bandid. That's what it is in like ecclesiastical Latin. It's a bandid agate. Bandid agate.
And I got a DeVita.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I like it.
This is not a joke. That is what it is. Oh, crap. Like, what is the special thing you guys got?
I got a potion.
Was there anything else about it?
I have a few items written down. Gold crown set with jewels, a wrought silver bracelet, a +1 broadsword, an ivory crown, and a silver and gold pendant.
Is that seriously just me that's hearing him, like, all loud and, like, distorting when he talks?
Yeah, I don't really hear anything. It sounds normal.
I... No idea what's happening.
I don't think Curse likes me anymore.
Like, on likes. That was just nothing but... What is happening?
Maybe we should move to Discord.
Gross.
I'd be okay with that.
Me too. I use it for WoW.
Gross. The only experience I've had with Discord is it cutting out so much that we moved to something else.
I mean, that's basically what Curse is doing for me right now.
That did seem a little staticky that time.
for some reason I'm getting all of that.
Oh, which you totally needed.
Yeah, that was the most
Right.
important thing I've said. I will breathe like a bulldog for as long as it takes. As long as it doesn't take any more time. How am I still looking for the notes on this fucking treasure stuff? How am I still doing that?
No.
It's for Friday.
Not like me.
See,
Now
now
it seems like it's quiet.
you're super quiet.
Good to know something's improved.
Like, distortion's gone and everything.
What?
Huh? Okay, so my notes on this are nowhere on my computer, which means they've got to be somewhere here. But where? I know I wrote this shit down because there's no way I was going to remember who all had what. So, do we know what you guys are actually doing?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think so.
You
I mean,
wrote down all of this stuff in Curse
Huh?
or Skype.
did
I
you
have a
write
f-
all the stuff down in Roll20? Because at the time,
It's not in. I'm pretty sure it's not in Roll20.
oh,
I,
okay.
if anywhere, it's either on Skype or on Curse. It is on Curse, at least the tables of which people got.
Yeah. I mean,
You can just look at what people rolled.
So do we know what you guys are doing?
What?
Not yet.
Like, I mean, I thought
Like,
we had the options pretty laid out, no?
I have yet to hear something coherent.
Yeah, I've heard a couple different options, but
Yeah, and they're not changing.
At least,
okay.
let Grant finish a sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Where's the...
I'm seeing that it says you're talking, but I'm not hearing anything.
I was just kind of making noises. It wasn't really. I was kind of like, was pre-talking. So, yeah. You have a do the overland map. Can you show us the overland map again, Billy?
As much as there was one.
We didn't have much of one, did we?
Not really. We just had directions.
Oh wait, you guys can't even see that, can you? Hold on. Okay, so those two are kind of the important ones for now. What you guys woke up, basically somewhere around here, right? Well, from what you were told, you were heading in from the east, and to the east is the dragon in the sort of muddy wasteland area. The middle is what she described as the middle is the human kingdoms, right?
Right.
To the south is the only known tribe of elves, and also a swamp, and the dragon who lives in the swamp. To the west is the dragon's other one, the mountains, where the red dragon lives. And then to the north is where the army is invading from. Used to be a dragon that lived up there, but nobody's heard from it. Nobody's heard from it in like 10 years, and an army's been invading for the past like 5, so.
And we're there-ish, right?
Mm-hmm. So you go north, you would know that somewhere in the human kingdom there would be cities, capitals, other towns, maybe ones with people who are alive.
Huh. Is there... We don't really know about anything at all because we're basically babes in the woods.
I mean, I don't know.
guess...
I don't know if you're all attractive, but
Well, we're all elves, so...
Probably.
Yeah. Reason.
We could also go south.
that's true. Someone wanted to do that at some point because, you know, the elves.
They
Right.
might know some. They might know something.
And then they might know something.
And then we might know something. And our collective knowledge will have been expanded.
What? Expanding knowledge.
Well... Is there a... we don't know. Why am I asking you?
Am I back? Okay.
Yes, you are.
I don't know.
I was talking, but no one could hear me.
Oh, dear God.
Oh.
What did you say?
Which time? Let me think. Oh, why do we need to go south for the elves? What's up with them?
We don't. It's just that like 3/4 of the party are elves, so we figured, head back to the hood, find out what's going on.
Oh, and I'm the ugliest person here because everyone else is an elf. Is that what it is?
You're a halfling. They're adorable in their own sort of way.
Adorable but not hot. Okay, I get it.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess I could be hot to like a weirdo or something. Really into short people.
maybe you're like a Nicki Minaj style short person.
So there's just one.
That's even grosser.
It's just one body part that's just way out of proportion. You get to decide which.
Well, it's a halfling, so I'm pretty sure it's feet.
I mean, that's important to halflings.
Wait, so then I have to go to a drag queen store to buy my shoes.
You don't wear shoes. You're a halfling.
Oh, okay, that works.
I mean, shoes would be weird.
That's what I need to tell my daughter. She has size 12 feet. I can't find shoes in her size, not women's.
Well, I have to find 13, so all the interesting shoes are out of the question.
Hey, me too.
Yep. Have you ever tried to get a bright pink Chuck Taylor?
No, but I have a purple and gold Lakers one.
Don't even try to find bright pink anything in your size.
I just have black slippers and purple stilettos and sneakers. That's it.
Yeah, I typically
Oh,
go
and
to the
boots.
finish line and I look for whatever's new from Nike or Adidas, and then I just sort by size and buy the coolest looking ones I can find.
I can never find my size because it's a 9.5, and it's like there are never any 9.5s in women's.
Always looking for bright pink Chuck Taylors. They're so perfect.
There it goes. I'm back again.
Huh?
Sound normal.
You're like Eminem. You're always back.
Back again.
Yeah. I mean, when Curse keeps kicking me out of the call,
Oh, sure. Blame Curse.
I mean,
So much to everyone's surprise, I'm assuming you guys are all going to be surprised. I actually wrote physical notes.
Oh.
what?
What?
Physical notes?
It's amazing. Okay, so the cleric picked up a short spear. He called it a javelin or something like that, but it's just a short spear.
Javelin.
Yeah. No, it was something weird. But it's just a short spear. He picked, let's see, the fighter picked up a potion. The silent one picked up a stick. But it's a fancy stick. Let's see, yep, broadsword. Amulet. Yeah, the halfling has an amulet.
That's not on my sheet.
Yeah, because the last time she played was freaking months ago. So anything that's happened with the character in months, I've just kept notes on myself. Actually, what the halfling got out of the burning building was an amulet, a gold tiara with gems, silver earring with gems, a wrought platinum brooch, and a
Like the toes?
and a wrought gold brooch and board.
Okay, so I got the gold brooch. What else? An amulet?
Platinum brooch.
Platinum.
In addition to the gold, yeah.
Oh, okay, so there's two.
Yes, you are broochful. Silver earrings with gems in them. Gold tiara with gems. And then the amulet.
This is gonna look really gaudy with all this together.
You're not exactly sure why you picked up the amulet. It is by far the least ornamented of the things you grabbed. But it just seemed it was like in a position of prominence, and I don't know, just seemed like there was something.
Oh. See, my inclination would be is like there's obviously something that magic-y that happened to us, but magic is so fucking weird in this world. Like, there's no arc. There's like if there was an archmage, I would go to the archmage or Swordwood and like bang on his door and demand an explanation. But I don't. There isn't one, so I don't know who to like direct my rage against. What?
That was a very fragmented sentence on my end.
Sorry.
I'm still confused as to what that means.
Which part of what?
Like all of it, I missed half of it.
Oh. Well, I was just saying that, like, because, like, we became amnesiacs, whatever, wanderers in a weird sort of magic-y way, but magic works really weird in this world, so there's no, like, mages college, there's no archmage, there's no, you know, Lady Illustrial, you know, there's nobody to go and get answers from. So, we're just kind of wandering.
So we're elves without, or y'all are elves without magic of any kind, or just
Yeah.
weird magic?
Oh,
It's
one of them has magic.
yeah, but it's magic like almost like Call of Cthulhu magic. Like it seems like yeah, you have to like sacrifice two things and do like a 2-day ritual, and then an abomination appears out of fire and like tells you things man was not meant to know. Like that's the kind of magic that this world seems to have. Also dragons.
And it can give you goat legs.
Yeah, goat legs. I forgot about goat legs. The lady that the young lady who taught us about the world of magic had in the process of learning her mystical knowledge acquired for herself a pair of goat legs that in fact replaced her regular legs.
So she's like what are those called?
A satyr? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's it for me, guys. I gotta get off.
Okay.
I need some sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Okay. Well,
What now?
I mean, choices haven't really changed.
let's we came from the blue, right? So we're here-ish.
Yeah, you'd be more on the east side of the black circle.
Let's move further inland, look for some civilization.
We
Maybe
could
find
move,
more of these like
We can move southwards as we do.
okay. Fair enough.
So
do
like this word. I'm sorry, I have a cat trying to climb on my laptop. Hold on. So in a like this wordly direction.
Yeah.
I see.
Kind of like this. Right? Okay.
I see. Okay, so let's see. You have
Load up our gear and I guess head out of town.
you have a javelin, potion, a stick.
A
Oh, no.
sword.
You have a potion, a stick, and a sword. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
the
Among other things.
reason I spent so much time looking for it, is because, well, I guess just in case anyone wanted to actually sort of look at what they have.
Okay, let's go through our stuff. Can I tell what the potion is?
I was very, very much hoping that the halfling would look at it, but no, didn't have time. The potion. There was something that gave actual like color to the potions, but I don't remember what it was. Was it if it was chaotic shiny or donjon? There it is. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let me look at this. What? Huh. What color is fuchsia?
Pink?
It's like a purplish pink.
I see.
It's kind of like a fuchsia.
I know that's a lie. Yeah, so it's just sort of pinkish, but you
It's like
notice
periwinkle, but a little bit more mauve.
it's sort of a bright pink, but you look at it for a second and you notice just blue swirls in it. It's like there are veins of blue that just sort of swim through the pink. And remember, it's just sort of a little vial of it. You know, stoppered vial.
I'm going to take the stopper out.
The thing that you would notice is that, well, before you even get to the stopper, you would notice it appears to be generating like heat. Not a lot of it, just like a small animal amount of heat.
I'm going to put it back in the treasure room.
You
Okay.
mean the room that's on fire?
It's kind of creeping me out. All right. If I shake it, does it do anything? I mean,
Well, yeah, it swirls around.
I really don't want to just start quaffing things. Is there any, I mean, do you think, is it one of those things that I would have to take the whole thing as a shot, or can I, like, take half of it, see what the effect is, and keep the other half back?
You have no idea.
All right. We're going to put that in the pouch for old safekeeping.
Okay.
And let's see. So I've also got just some random stuff.
Yeah, for the most part. Well, yeah.
Agate stuff, just some gems, right? Some coins.
Yeah, you picked up 1, 2, 3,
I'll,
4, and like hundreds of coins.
I'll check out the sword I got.
Yeah, it is pretty fancy. The only thing that doesn't appear to be just decoration is there's a couple of
I'm getting fewer and fewer words out of you.
oh
Being...
well, what I was saying was Instant
See,
death.
I realize you're fucking with me, and yet that still sounds more coherent than what I was getting.
Instant death if you. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear? In general.
I can. Let's see how long that lasts.
Okay. The only part that doesn't appear to be purely decoration are two.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. And I'm talking to no one.
Now you sound like
And
a
I'm
robot.
talking to no one. I am talking like a robot while I'm talking to no one. Is anybody here?
Hello?
What if I do this?
I'm here.
Does that help? Can you hear words?
I can, but it appears my connection to Roll20 has been interrupted.
That's fine. Whatever it needs. Just... Okay, let's try this a third time. There's a sword, right?
Sword. Got it.
It's decorated and fancy looking.
Decorated and fancy looking sword.
Okay. Not to the point where they'd put gems in it or anything. Or sort of, inlaid gold or anything like that. But the only part that doesn't seem to be purely decoration, swirls and leaves and that kind of stuff, would be two figures. One is holding a sword. The other appears to be like your standard robed figure with arms raised.
So,
And in fact,
very decorative, and
what
there are two figures, one holding a sword and one robed with arms raised. I'm just making sure I'm getting everything.
in fact, it looks a lot like a Jedi thing, because the guy in the robe appears to be shooting lightning, which is going into the sword somehow.
So the robed guy is shooting lightning
Yeah.
from his hands. Neat.
Pretty sure you found the sword of Marka Ragnos.
Who?
Marka Ragnos, Sith Lord.
Some guy you went to
Oh.
high school with.
You ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis? No, never mind.
Yes, I do know the tale of Darth Plagueis. He died. So that's neat.
Yeah, that's a cool sword, dude.
You know what
Yeah.
I think the
No.
real problem with that story was?
What?
The entire prequel story is that it didn't need to be told at all. Like, that story was told through the originals.
Which is funny because if you could criticize anything from the prequels individually, it would be that they suffered from show, not tell. So not only do they individually suffer from that, but their entire purpose shows it doesn't tell.
I still like the pod race.
Yeah, dude.
That's the part they put effort into.
I mean, the
Apologies.
best, I think, is the Qui-Gon Darth Maul fight, because that's like, there was no like build up, there was like no like background. It was just like those two guys just saw each other and on sight were like, I'm gonna murder this motherfucker right here. Like, that is like the realest beef in the world. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? There's like no pretense. They just saw each other and threw down. Dude even crashed his bike just trying to get to him.
Yeah.
Goodness. I'm trying to think. Oh, The Yoda fight. It's gotta be the Yoda fight. As long as you don't stop and think about it, the Yoda fight is the coolest part.
The
Yeah,
one against Darth Sidious.
Count Saruman? Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the flippy fight.
Yeah,
Yep.
as long as you don't stop and think about the fact that that fight actually, like, contradicts what almost everything Yoda said in Empire.
Maybe he learned from that fight.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so yeah, found a sword. Apparently has something to do with magic, guys.
And putting them to the sword.
Also, you have a warm pink and blue potion. There's a stick, but I'm not even sure that he's here.
Lara?
There.
Clefairy, 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 Clefairy.
He just really hates conversations about prequels, so he turned this out.
So when that stupid Pokemon like fighting game came out, like last year sometime.
No.
Talk about Pokemon Go?
No, the fighting game.
What fighting game?
The one where it was like, what's it called? That 3D fighting game where you're just in an
That's
arena.
why you forgot to press the button.
The one that was like Tekken, but for Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon. What was it? It wasn't Pokemon Arena. Was it Pokemon Brawl?
I have no idea what it was. But the thing I kept hearing over and over and over is apparently that's what people wanted Pokemon Stadium to be in the 90s. You've played Pokemon Stadium at some point, right?
I have not. I missed the whole Pokemon thing. Like I was like a 16-year-old when it came out, so I was like too cool for school. So I missed that whole thing.
See, I borrowed somebody's
Pokemon Tournament. I think. Yeah.
I borrowed somebody let me borrow their big green screen brick Game Boy and copy of Blue. And for the next like 2 months, the last third of every school day was dedicated to secretly playing Pokemon. Which, now that I think about it, can't have been easy with the giant, the giant screen. So, you have a stick. Would you like to see stick?
I would like to see the stick.
Okay. You can tell it's something because it's sort of got like balls at the bottom and the top, if that makes any sense. So it's definitely
So
more
it's a
like
stick
a
with
rod. Huh?
It's a stick with balls.
Yes. A very, very gutsy, bold stick.
Daft, if you will.
Daft stick? Fart. Oh, that's what I need to do. Hold on. Not there. That might work. Oh, come on, hurry up. Load.
So Lara's got a rod.
Gotcha. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm actually looking. Okay, I guess I could show you as I figure it out. You would notice immediately, or at least reasonably immediately,
Oh, Curse dropped me from the call again.
that it has it's curly and leafy all over the place, just ridiculously sort of decorated. But you would spot it almost immediately that there are actual Elvish words. Sort of woven in. To the like scroll work and all that. And it would be that.
Templar Mott.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I forgot. 4 out of the 5 people are elves.
Right, we can all read Elvish, right?
Yeah. I would hope
And yet,
so.
no one's asked.
I read the shaft. Fake laugh.
Huh?
It's a fake laugh.
Is it?
I don't know.
You're not imagining your elf leaning way over and staring at a penis? Because I was.
No, I was not.
Well, one word you would know means magic. And
Oh.
one would be a sort of action word, a verb, if you will.
I swear to God, if this thing says magic fucking stick on it.
That means to eat or eating.
Is this the thing that has the balls?
Yeah, your stick. Your shaft
The
with
magic
balls. Good God.
You're the one that said it was a magic shaft with balls.
I just meant there were like caps on either end.
It's just knowing Billy, I expected Templar Mott to literally translate to magic stick.
Or magic penis.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is there an Elvish word for penis? Tell me there's an Elvish word for penis.
There must be.
Unless you want to use sword as a euphemism.
Yeah. Please not. That's my name.
Oh.
Looking up Sindarin translations now.
Wait, where's Sindarin from?
Lord of the Rings.
Ah.
You're gonna do elf vocabulary. That's probably where you should go.
There. That's the one you were expecting.
Does Olwen mean penis?
Stick.
Close.
Yeah, that was as close as I could get.
So that's like magic eater. Something. Like a anti-magic field or something.
Could be a rod of absorption.
Yeah.
Well, now that you guys know what you have,
Off into the wilderness we go.
Oh, yeah, so you're going southwest then.
Correct.
So, here is a question to you to distract you. Because it totally
A
works
question
if you
to
point it
distract
out.
us.
Yeah. It totally works if you point it out, right? What is the geography around here?
Mostly forest, wasn't it?
I see.
It was forest in the area that we're at. I'd assume it would get a bit more sparse as things went more centrally. Centrally. I don't
Central
know what
Silver,
word.
yes.
Yeah, I concur. You'd think so.
As things got more towards the center of human territory, the trees would get more sparse, and it would be more flat land, more buildings.
Okay. So, let's see. What time of day was it?
I think it was like
Like
Yeah.
high noon, wasn't it?
no, like it was like in the middle of the night.
Oh, wait. No. You guys all slept different places. And then the next day was the guy who went crazy's funeral. And it was during that he actually convinced the rich guy to let him into the treasure room, which you guys did almost immediately after.
Early evening.
So, yes, it is like noonish. Early afternoon at the latest.
Let me ask you this before we get started,
Chipmunk?
Billy. So the rich guy, did he have stables and horses and stuff? Because I'm taking a horse if he did.
I don't know if he did, but I know the town would have it. They would be somewhere in the town.
Don't think anybody's gonna stop me. You guys want to take some horses?
If we're leaving, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
That would make for convenient travel.
Okay, let's see.
Let's put some distance between us and the town.
I kind of feel like the halfling would disappear because that's what the halfling's been doing. And then
Almost like she
think,
had a ability ring.
I think that the cleric would say something like,
Chicken.
I think that was more turkey.
Yes. You know what? You're right. That is true.
so I don't know what you guys would make of that, really.
I don't use foul language.
I kind of feel like we should stop there. It's not going to get better.
It's not. You're not gonna top that for the day. Good night, everybody. Tip your waitresses.
Tip your Deva and Cambion. Damn it.
So yeah, should we just grab some horses from town and head on out?
Okay, let's look at this thing again. Let's see. I know there were stables. Yep. What do we know? We know that it's land pirates, all of whom look like they barely owned clothes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that what you guys find is like 2 horses, but they're pretty tired looking. It's kind of old, a bit fat, and a wagon. And you decide to head to Hamlet, and then we just pick this up on Sunday. Yeah, so you find a couple of horses, and you can take them like that, or there's also a wagon, and there's also still just nobody there.
What do you guys think? Wagon? Look less conspicuous, I guess. Look like merchants or something. I mean, we'll need, I guess, if we're going to interact with civilization, we'll need some kind of cover story beyond, hey, we don't know who we are.
If we were to just take the horses or travel on foot, we could avoid civilization altogether, at least for the time being. If
Approach civilization on our
Yes.
own terms, then?
indeed, if we do get labeled as criminals for what happened here, then it'd be best that we keep a low profile until we can get some distance between here.
I'll buy that for a gold piece. All right, screw it. Let's just head on foot.
Buy that for a gold piece.
That's what Sword would say.
No
That's
horses.
that's from the street play Warforged Guard, right?
I think so.
See, the first one was good, but the later ones can get silly.
I think it was from elves and dwarves.
See, Warforged Guard.
There aren't really enough horses for all of us, so I suppose we're going on foot.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not about
Just for
foot,
Old,
just horses.
old and sick horses. I mean, screw it.
I was very consumed with thinking up the RoboCop thing.
Or forged guard.
Yeah.
Bitches leave. All right.
Yeah, I think the general consensus is we're leaving.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's start that travel log.
So, I kind of feel like the road would head west out of town for sure, because that would be the obvious way to go, right?
Right.
Let's see what I can find here, or what I can make up here. I will say, just because I've used this before,
I like to harmonize the sound of randomness.
No, I thought that one would be easier. Okay. Let's just say because that says everything. Sorry, I very much wanted to make turkey sounds. Alright, so you guys are actually on foot. You didn't mess with the horses at all, right?
Right.
Alright, so, you guys would take off walking with just...
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi. Well, not well, considering that curse keeps randomly dropping me and then picking me back up.
It's so weird.
I mean, as long as
Like-
they don't leave you stranded, I think it's fine.
It's like I'm a Nokia phone. They just drop me to see if I'll put up with it.
As long as they don't drop you down the stairs. Okay, so what you guys come to is not so much a fork in the road as much as a T-junction.
Is it like a spork?
It's a spork in the...
There's a giant side dish of KFC mashed potatoes and gravy, like right there on the road. Giant spork in it.
And you kind of find one of those, those signs that tell you the different directions, like what's this way, what's that way. But it's
A
not.
signpost.
No, that's too simple. There's sort of one here, and one here, and one here. They're not set up the way you'd expect them to be, where it's all just on one not post upright log. One of them would say, where are you guys from? Hedale. So the first one you would come to would be this one, because that's the direction you're coming from. Yeah, for some reason left is south and right is north. I don't know why I did it that way. Easier to draw, probably. First one you would be able to come to would be the one that points the way back where you came from, which is Hedale. I am looking. Right. Gotcha. Alright, there you go. That is the information you guys get.
Let me just reload roll 20
No. Okay.
because the connection to server was interrupted.
Tom Servo?
Sure.
Love that show.
You don't know Mystery Science
So-
Theater?
I said I love that show. It's a great show.
North to Mirstadt, south to Fen of Shach, and east to Hedon. Cool.
I have a very important question to ask.
Okay.
You know it's coming back, right?
Yes, I did, but it's coming back with Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Jonah Ray from The Nerdist is the main guy now.
Oh,
They're
still don't know how I
just
feel
going to be
about
characters. The old guys are all writers on it. It's all like the same people.
that. Oh, the writers are the same? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And
Did they
it's-
get Trace Blue and those guys? And
I don't know if they're going to be doing voices or if they're just writers. The only thing I'm a
I know
little
those guys. Sorry.
the only thing I'm a little bit not thrilled about is that it's going to be the Joel era, which was not my era.
Oh, I liked the Joel era.
Yeah, that was wasn't
when I first started watching it.
yeah, that wasn't the one I got though. Yeah, Comedy Central wasn't standard until later, so I didn't get it. I had friggin' Sci-Fi though.
I can only get it. My grandma had it, so I could get it in my grandma's house. So I would go over there to watch it. But yeah,
Mhm.
that show's amazing.
14th, April the 14th. It's just like a little over 2 weeks from now.
It's Netflix, right?
Yes, and they've actually released a collection of some of the best episodes already.
Yeah, I was wondering how that came back because I was watching Manos Hands of Fate the other day.
I want to watch Werewolf.
Oh, dude, it's got to be the one with the best is the one with the what's it called? Oh, best is the one with the turtle, the giant turtle. Little giant turtle, like the Godzilla turtle and the little boy. Hilarious.
Oof.
All
Okay,
right, I
so-
don't know what the fin of Satch. I don't know what the fin of Zatch is, but it sounds awesome.
Sure, let's go to the Fen of Shach.
Interesting.
Your stat sounds like I don't know, Holy Roman Emperor and not super psych.
Let's see. Sword, a shade, and there's silence. Damn. Typically, what I do is look at people's backgrounds and figure out which one of you might know something. That's not an option.
You'd come across a convenient traveler.
That sounds like a really cheap hotel. The Convenient Traveler. Actually, I gotta remember that. That actually does sound like an inn.
Yeah, that's
You know what? Let's make it friggin' intelligence check. They put the button on there. Why not use it? That was almost as bad as it's possible to do.
I am a smart cookie.
Oh. Okay.
As is Lara, apparently.
good job, guys.
Well, as you kind of look at the word, somehow you know that it's sort of meant to almost be a combination of hissed and growled out. And it apparently means shadow. So it's like shadow swamp, basically. Swamp of shadow.
Neat.
Does that
That's
help
what it
you
says
guys?
on the staff.
Well, if it's the swamp of show, I can only assume the show is the dragon.
Shadow. Shadow?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. See, both times you said it, I heard shad or show, and not shadow.
Put the
But
two of them
I don't know what
together.
the dragon's name is now, but I think Shad is awesome.
Pretty sure I would name it Abednego if I was gonna do that.
But
Okay.
sure, let's
Or-
go
or-
to the swamp of shadow.
Meshach, maybe.
Sombra.
Sue. Ooh, that's cool. All right, so,
Oh.
huh?
There's
It's
a
not.
cool thing that happened.
No. Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. Give me a second. I was actually about to go to the bathroom when I couldn't find the friggin' treasure notes, and that hasn't gone
That was a
away.
long
So
time ago.
I gotta be right back. That's what I'm doing. What do you mean? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't
Welcome
ask.
back.
With Iron Fist.
Huh?
I understand people's problem with Iron Fist. I don't think it's.
Oh,
Like, I don't get it. Like, people like, it's rah, 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 and I watch it. I'm like, it's pretty good. I don't know.
well, I have problems with it, but I don't think it's the same problems other people do.
I mean, it's a little bit like Arrow, and
It is just
Yeah.
unlikable characters that they force you to watch over and over.
yeah. But I don't think it's bad. I mean, I kind of had the same problem with Luke Cage and to a lesser extent Jessica Jones.
See, I love Luke Cage.
See, I couldn't even get I got to 4 episodes of Luke Cage. But I watched all of Jessica Jones, but that was basically because David Tennant as Purple Band was like.
That's weird because the part people don't like about Luke Cage isn't even until the later episodes.
I didn't dislike it. I just got bored with it. If that makes sense. I just straight up got bored with it.
That is weird. Weird. Right,
I kind of honestly, even Daredevil, I got kind of that second half of Daredevil season 2 after the because I love the Frank Castle stuff, but after that with all the ninjas and the
seriously?
yeah,
I just kind of
no, I'm weird.
I just kind of sit through the Frank Castle stuff. Like, it's good, but compared to what comes up,
Oh man, the freaking the fight scene in the prison is probably my favorite fight scene of the entire Marvel Netflix universe. Bloody, visceral, bloody, amazing.
what?
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 Oh, okay, that works. So, what do you guys do when you're just on the friggin' road?
Look at my character sheet.
Kind of feel like I should start repeating the questions I ask. What do you do when traveling on the road? The question is, what do you do when you're traveling on the road? 15 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
In what sense? In how we are traveling, or in our manner of travel?
Okay, let me express it this way. Say something I don't already know.
Well, we'd probably do best to follow the road, but not actually be on the road.
Right, I agree.
Since we have 2 people, probably 3 or more, I'm not sure what everybody's skills in navigation are they can safely make their way through the forest.
Mm. Sounds good.
And depending on how long it takes to get to our destination, camping is appropriate.
Okay, so you guys are sort of. It sounds like you're trying to keep the road in sight, but ideally not actually be seen from the road.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Gotcha.
Keeping our distance, but trying not to look.
Okay. Okay, so it's just a couple days, and you guys sort of take well, I don't know. When do you stop for camp? I guess is the question.
The first day, I mean, we all have improvision, right? So technically we can walk all night. See 60
Yeah, I think we
feet
do
in
need
the dark.
to sleep.
We're elves. We don't need to sleep.
Oh. We do have a halfling now. And I'm not sure, but I do think they need sleep.
So we'll go till about. We left at about, say, 2:00. We'll travel for about a full day, say 6 to 8 hours, and then stop. Set up camp.
Okay. So you walk for 2.83 days straight?
No, we
Oh.
walk for about 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, that's 2.8333 days.
Not 68 hours. Forever to figure out what game you were playing.
Okay.
8 hours.
So you guys would just sort of stop, and probably what? Is there a fire involved, or are you paranoid enough that you don't start fire, or even a
I think,
fire?
yeah. I don't think it's... Well, didn't we determine what season it was? It was just coming off of winter, wasn't it? Was
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I remember it being spring.
Yeah, so the weather is not so cold that we would need a fire overnight to keep from freezing to death.
It's true.
3 of us
And
can split up watch. We would need fire to
yeah,
sleep.
There are
seeing
5
as
of you.
how-
Yeah, but the other
Yeah.
2 aren't. Well, healer's an elf, is he not?
Yes.
Healer is an elf. The only one who's not an elf is Bo.
So we let Bo sleep.
Bono's elf.
Bo knows.
It's just been so long. It's just been building up. It's just
Like, how long have you had that Bo Jackson joke, like, in your quiver?
honestly, I think it's been months.
You're just waiting for somebody to say, Bo knows. Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Yeah, without a fire, would pretty much limit the halfling to either just like right after, like the first or last watch, really. So, do you guys just sort of hang around camp until you get tired, or?
Well, we're elves. We don't get tired, do we?
That's that's a Salvatore thing.
We just have to basically wait for the halfling to sleep. And then move on.
Elves sleep, even in 5e. Elves need to friggin' sleep.
Elves do not sleep.
Elves sleep.
Elves don't sleep.
Just, yeah. If we ever make it back to 5e, you are going to be in for some surprising penalties.
It's a good thing I never play elves.
But elves don't sleep.
So,
Yeah, but they don't not rest.
They do rest.
how do you guys
They do the-
handle it, I guess is the question.
Divide up watch evenly between the 4 elves. Wait for what? 8 hours, so 2 hours each. Sleep the rest of the time.
Um,
Rest the rest.
if you were going to split it up like that, it would have to be 10 hours total, wouldn't it?
No,
Bo's
'cause
not taking
Bo-
a watch, sleeping the whole time.
I guess that's true. Wait, no, there would still be somebody who's not getting. I don't know. It is fine. All right. So, you guys do that. You don't really see or hear much. Weirdly, it's just sort of animal noise and wind. Like probably late in the afternoon, you'd see like a distant storm, but it's not coming your way. So it's just sort of wind and distant animal noises. The next day, you'd start getting into more grassland and less sort of foresty area. But the grass is getting sort of tall, so probably early afternoon of the second day, the halfling would just kind of disappear. There's just like a sea of the tops of grass.
May want to make it back towards the road.
Why do I use this? I don't know why I use this. I swear if it gives me the same thing as last time, I'm not. What? That makes no sense. That doesn't either. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna ignore that. So, do you remember the random encounters table that meant you guys randomly rolled up on a Hydra?
I remember that.
Yeah, it tried to give you a red dragon. I think I'm gonna ignore that.
Yeah, the red's not in this area. He's all the way over here.
I know. It's like the random chart doesn't even know that. Okay, so I think the thing that you guys would definitely want to know about. Oh wait, here's a question. What do you guys eat? And when?
What we kept.
I have a week's worth of rations. Iron
I
rations.
How?
have about a half week's worth.
Where did it come from?
Bought it when I
Um,
started.
Remember those iron rations? That half of them turned out to be sapphires? Yeah,
Yeah,
still have a few days worth of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 days worth of iron rations here.
Okay, so I guess the question is still, when do you eat?
Well, they're
Probably
rations, so
will.
eat on the road.
Oh. Yeah.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
that
if I see a
that,
deer or
that would
something, I'll kill it.
that would be where and or how.
Want to know when?
Yeah, like how do you just stop because it's noon-ish, or
Yeah, probably when we're already stopped for camping.
oh, okay.
Stop for the night.
All right, so in that case, if you guys don't stop for lunch or anything, then the thing you guys are definitely going to want to know about is the sound of thunder. Distant thunder coming from the north.
Is it weather?
Um,
Or is it something
well,
significantly more alarming?
you don't see any clouds really. It's just sort of
Awesome.
fluffy clouds.
Oh boy.
And the
Is
thunder
this
gets
the thing?
closer.
I think the blue dragon might be after us.
Fuck that guy.
You might get a chance.
I mean, that wasn't in my schedule, but okay.
Right?
Can you really plan for love?
No, no, you can't.
Okay, so
Please don't make us roll for seduction on a dragon and see that actually happen.
Blue dragons are what? Lightning?
yes.
Yes.
So
My
as the
D&D
sound gets
novel.
louder and louder, basically they either go over a slight rise in the ground that was so sort of gradual that you didn't notice that you went over it yourself, or they just get close enough to see in one way or another. And it seems like there are about half a dozen figures on horses riding very quickly towards you. They appear to be shirtless. And the horses don't seem to have heads.
Oh,
Centaurs.
so it would appear. Do they look weapons ready or?
Oh, very
Do they-
much.
Hmm.
Yep,
Well, we have two
spears
options.
and broadswords. And they thunder up close to you. And, well, they basically say,
Swear to God, if he makes a horse noise. God damn you! I fucking knew it.
they appear to be fixing their weapons. They're ready to attack, basically, but they're not charging you. They're sort of holding back.
I mean,
Do
so
you, though?
they're not actually speaking intelligible words.
That is so racist.
Intelligible by us.
Anybody speak
Horse.
or all right, we're gonna have to try the different languages. So my
If I had to take a guess, we're likely trespassing in their territory.
I don't know. They seem to just be. They seem to be heading the same direction as you, basically. It wasn't until you could actually see them that they sort of slightly changed course and came your direction.
So I speak. Maybe one of them is neutral in alignment, and they'll speak my alignment language, which is neutral.
Somebody's actually using it?
But what are the odds? So in neutral, which roughly I would say in the language, like hail horse people, which in neutral translates to hail or not horse people or whatever you are. Not that it really matters.
Uh,
I mean, it's a neutral language. I don't know. I feel
so,
like there'd be a lot of ambiguity in it. You know what I mean? Like it's like a language full of ambivalence and
the obviously bigger one would sort of. They're all kind of surprised, basically, like visibly surprised. One of them would sort of step forward and say, "Hey, didn't know you were here. I mean, it's cool. I don't care. I mean, we're gonna kill you or whatever because you killed our kids, but I mean, it's cool."
I mean, I think maybe, I mean, you might have made a mistake. I don't know, because we just got here, and I'm pretty sure, like, we didn't kill any of your kids. Maybe, maybe if you tell us what happened, we could, help you out or not or whatever.
Oh. One of the others would speak up and say, I mean, it's not like we care or whatever, but like our foals were stripped of meat and murdered by strangers. I mean, it's a drag, but we're supposed to be like seeking vengeance or whatever.
I mean, and this is probably like as strong as the neutral language gets, but I mean, I don't know or whatever, but that sounds. I mean, that's bad. And
I think they would be confused by the word bad.
right. I mean, that's a bummer, dude. I mean, I don't like like I understand that or whatever, and that's that's like that's just a bad roll of dice is what that is. That is just that is not I don't know. Just make a face, just a face. And I was watching the neutral language sheet.
That's pretty amazing.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, eventually the language would get across that they followed whatever clues they did have south, and that if you come across any sort of, I don't know, not chill dudes, you could help them out or not, whatever. I do not know what is happening.
Your heavy sighs of disappointment.
Yeah, they're too much for the band. They're too much for the network.
And it's not just Curse either. Everything is sort of going in and out.
Because I was gonna say, Curse updated recently for me. That might be. The update might not have gone over well with my computer. I'm not sure.
So
It's spamming me to merge my Twitch account, and I don't have a Twitch account.
I know, they keep
Neither
doing that
do
to
I.
me too. Like if I could do Twitch chat through Curse, I fucking would, but it doesn't say anything about that.
Not a Twitch guy.
It's actually pretty fun. like all I do is mutter to myself, and there's still people who show up regularly. The guy from Sunday, the guy who
Oh yeah.
sort of comments on stuff, says the funniest things that we don't hear until like 3 minutes too late.
Oh,
Yeah. Well.
So we're all chill now.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
we've diffused
They
the situation.
do not know how to get in contact, but they do say that there will, there's some sort of gratefulness there if you actually manage to help them in some way.
Okay. I mean, that's better than us gutting each other in the middle of the step. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Right.
once they realize that you guys probably aren't them and you're not going to kill each other, they don't really stick around long because, again, they are chasing the murder of their children. So,
Yeah, they got shit to do.
And they're faster than we are. We might meet them again.
We should ask him for a ride. Oh wait, no, that's probably like really offensive.
It is really offensive.
that's probably like that's a bad idea. I don't know what I was thinking. All right.
oh, goodness. It's a centaur version of you people. What do you
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
give
dude.
me a ride?
Yeah, that's like calling him boy. That's not a good. You shouldn't do that. Bad. Really offensive.
Okay. I'm kind of torn. Isn't this about the time that Mark would have to go?
Yeah, actually, I've got to get ready for bed here.
Well, I was like, my internal timer's like, wait, this is the end. Why is it the end?
Is it the end, my friend?
My only friend.
Hey, I found a piece of my voice that's still gone.
Good.
Ooh. Right there. What a weird section to be missing.
Too much beer in my fridge.
Oh, brag, why don't you?
I buy stuff that looks like, oh, that looks good, and then it just sits there and I never drink it.
Do you have Boulevard where you are?
I've not heard of it.
It's a wheat beer. It's my favorite one.
I'll check it out. Is it like a local one where you are?
It's St. Louis, Missouri is where it's made.
Probably don't get it.
So it's sort of a regional, I guess. Although they did kind of expand further than I thought. So maybe. Oh, well, there's something. Okay, well, I guess that's the end.